Hello everyone and welcome to Test Padel. Today I'm reviewing this racket from Kombat. This is Kombat Ulises. This is a teardrop shaped racket. It's quite a traditional teardrop shape. As you can see, it's more rounded. You can see this asymmetrical distribution of weight that is going towards the top a little bit. The handle on the racket, pretty standard, not too long, not too short. It's pretty thick. So for me personally, I only used one overgrip. I usually, on the standard handles, I'm using two overgrips just to get the girth that I like. The cord of the racket is a little bit more premium than the standard ones. There's the padding for your wrist at the very end of it with the Kombat logo here and some softer material here to give your wrist some comfort. We've got this diffuser in the heart of the racket with the Kombat logo. It's a part of their vibration technology, vibration reduction technology. There is no protector on the top included with this racket, so you would need to get one for yourself. However, the price point of this racket to be kept as low as it is, which is, drumroll, 99 euros. They had to make some cuts somewhere to keep this price as attractive as it is. This is a 12K face racket, so you've got 12K carbon, which you can find in more advanced, more professional rackets on the market, and as well for much higher price than 99 euros. Also, the face of the racket is a rough, so it's like a sandpaper finish on top of it, and the balance is 26 centimeters, so it's quite typical for a racket of this shape. Looking at the build quality of it, you've got this, as the name suggests, like military camo apparel on the face, and on the sides of the racket you've got the big logo decal in the middle, which is underneath the finish, so it doesn't affect the way that the racket plays. You've got the model displayed here, a couple of information about technologies on the sides. The dark colors, you can like it or you can hate it. So me personally, I don't really mind. They've got in the range more vivid color rackets. If you would like to have a look, if you would be interested in purchasing one from this brand, the overgrip, the standard overgrip that is under this white one, it felt a little bit cheap, but like I said, it doesn't really matter, because usually like 99% of the players put an overgrip on it anyway. What is good about that quite cheap overgrip is that it has incorporated in it a vibration dampening technology. So there is like a stripe of a foam-like material going through the middle of the grip, which is helping to reduce the vibrations from this racket, because this racket is pretty hard. I would give it between 7.5 and 8 points in terms of hardness. You can even hear it tapping it on your palm, that it feels pretty stiff. So you need that vibration technology, because if you wouldn't have it, it would just every single mishit that you would have on the racket would be distributed directly into your wrist. So this dampener here incorporated in the heart of the racket with an extra bit of foam, and the vibration dampening in the base grip helps to fight it. The racket weighs 358 grams. So the manufacturer states that the racket should be coming between 360 and 370 grams. So it was just under that. If you're gonna put an overgrip and if you're gonna put a protector, it's gonna come closer to 370 grams. I'm playing the racket with just one overgrip and without the protector, and it's 364 grams. I was telling about the hardness of the racket, so that has an impact on the sweet spot of the racket. Also, the way that the face of the racket is built. The sweet spot is standard, but standard smallish You need a little bit of more advanced technique to be able to squeeze out everything out of this racket. So it's definitely not a racket for an absolute beginner. It's going to be a little bit too difficult and too hard, too stiff to play with, and that's why I'm thinking of this Sweetspot as a standard size, or even a little bit smaller than standard size, and the touch, like I said, 7.5, 8 in terms of hardness, and that transfers then to your volleys. If you have a good technique, it's going to be great. But if you need a little bit more help to get your balls out there, you need a little bit of your own power generation. So you need to push a bit more than you would have to with a softer racket to get the depth of the ball on a volley. Especially on a slow volley, you have to have a good technique. You have to have a nice arm motion and your footwork in place to get it. But if you are this medium advanced or advanced player, you have that, so you won't be feeling you won't be feeling held back by this racket by any terms. It only applies if you are a beginner, and if you're looking for a racket, probably not something that I would be recommending for absolute beginner. Offensive volleys, they are very good. The hardness of the racket and the balance of it, of 26 centimeters, helps you with getting the control over your more powerful, more intensive shots as well. Keeping the control when you're having a paced volley exchange. So that's very good. And I would give it about an 8. In terms of playing this racket from the back of the court, this racket, as I said, is 358. You've got very little weight with an overgrip, so the maneuverability of the racket stays there, and you're able to move around fast and react fast. However, again, the hardness gets in the way a little bit. If you don't have your technique sorted out, this racket won't be helping you a lot getting the ball over, because it's pretty hard, and the standard Sweetspot, or like even from the back, maybe it's more evident that the Sweetspot is smaller. You need to be pretty confident on your back game to be able to squeeze everything out of it. But if you have that technique, I see absolutely no problems. It's like kind of like a point and shoot situation. If you get the ball around the middle of the racket, Bandeja is similar to the situation that I mentioned with the volleys. So the smaller Sweetspot and the hardness of it, especially in the bandejas from very, very back of the court, you need to generate a bit more of your own power. But if you get used to this type of shot, you're gonna be able to get a nice spin and pace on the ball. Otherwise, it either takes longer to adjust. Myself, playing with the softer racket before this, needed a couple of sessions to adjust my power to get the ball deep enough not to get punished straight away. So you need to remember that when you are a player that utilizes bandeja a lot. It changes when you go to your power shots, because of the lightness of the racket and the hardness of it. It goes really fast through the air, and you can get on your power shots. You can get a lot more out of it. So on the flat smash, it's pretty powerful. The carbon and the hardness of the foam helps to get through the ball. Accelerate pretty fast. You don't need to have a really strong arm to do it. So that's one of the good points about it. On a Kicksmash is a little bit different story, because the racket doesn't let the ball dwell in it. So you're only depend on your acceleration to get the spin, but still you get decent Kicksmash out of it. But it's, I think, not the best thing that this racket was designed to do. On a Vibora, I think this racket shines very and it shows its potential. It's like 9 out of 10 on a Vibora. You get really weepy motion really easily. You can get a great side spin on the ball with a great power, quite effortlessly. So I think it's where this racket shows its offensive potential the best out of all those 3 shots. Who I would be recommending this racket to? So if you are a player that is advanced and looks for a well-rounded racket that does everything good. If you like to change sides, playing left or right, or if you're this advanced player that is on a budget, then I think this would be something for you to look at. It's especially when you look at the value for money aspect of it. This racket is 99 euros new. You can order it directly from the website of the manufacturer, and it can get shipped to the UK. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but it was somewhere around 10 quid. So for a 12, that's all the thoughts that I had for the Kombat Ulises. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Also, if you have any thoughts or comments, please leave them down below, and I'll see you later.